All right then, time to continue with PalmySounds Naked here at Access Manawatu. We are in the studios, stripping back to the bare essentials, local musical talent. A big thank you again to Dan Fordyce for kicking things off this evening. And now to an Access Manawatu favourite, I think it would be fair to say, without any disservice to anyone else. He's performed at numerous Sounds of Summer concerts. He's helped us out with various events in our history. He's awesome. You will enjoy the sounds of The Mighty Ways.
Ah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Too kind as ever. Far too kind. But kindness is appreciated. You caught me mid-tune. I was tuning for a different song. So I'm going to retune. Or I could just play the different song. I'll give it a try. Billy was a good boy, always said his prayers, always speak the truth, matters what you do. And if you do the right thing, God will make you sing, give you what you want, you're a special one. But when God talks back, Billy shuts his ears. All the talk of hope sounds a lot like fear. He talks about his mama Lord, men who came to pray. But when the Lord talks back, Billy walks away. Can have a good time. Tuesday on the town seems a lot like us. No one who stood out, so it came out of nowhere. But no one was to blame. Tore us all apart. No one else was saved. No one else was saved. And one thing I can tell you is I've got the whys and whens. Always they return to their beginning in the end. No, we'll never blow how it all goes. We'll sell them their lives as a mystery show. With a heavenly glow, they'll never know they're here in the first draft of history. Well, Jerry said so far, we're making no arrests till the time is right, and this is for the best. We're talking to a suspect. Talk to camera one. Is this camera on? People of the press. Is this angle best? No, we'll never blow how it all goes. We'll sell them their lives as a mystery show. Ooh, look out below. They'll never know they're here in the first draft of history show. Oh, look out below. They'll never know they're here in the first first draft of history's show. Ooh, look out below, and they'll never know they're here in the first draft of history. Well, if it was a witch hunt, no one was to blame. Taken all in all, and all the time in jail. Memoirs on the shelf, oh, always in the news. I'm always in the news. No, we'll never blow how it all goes. We'll sell them their lives as a mystery show. Ooh, look out below, they'll never know they're here in the first draft of history show. Oh, they'll never know they're here in the first draft of history show. Like Helen Hello, they'll never know they're here in the first draft of history, the first draft of history show. Thank you very much. First draft of history. I was thinking about people who get rich from, journalistic enterprises, and this is not always the people you wish that did. So, but there's always there's a story attached, and we like stories, even if the stories are by bad people and containing things we would rather avoid ourselves. But we kind of like that, I think, because then we don't have to suffer so much. Prefer people to suffer on our behalf, I think. This is a song about a couple I've been writing about for quite a long time who don't exist. And that gives you the luxury of making them do awful things, or things to happen for things to happen to them that you'd rather avoid yourself. Again, it's kind of, there's something nice about making somebody else suffer in a way you don't have to. But I put them through things, How we age in waiting always for the time to fly. How we work to kill the grind till we can catch some holiday sun. See holiday sights. And all hail the pale blue skies. Jimmy came home to see whether Jenny was a friend he'd left behind. Thought they could find some beach after 1,300 days inside. And all hail the pale blue sky. He went down a dangerous drive and never saw the boy. The days went blind. Jenny never came to see him. She said she needed space to get things out of her mind. Out of her mind. And all hail the pale blue skies. Jim worked and saved the vouchers and a little bit of money he'd kept aside. But her mother said she's gone without you on the 12:15 Auckland to Samoa flight. And all hail the pale blue sky. How we age in waiting always for the time to fly. Well, Jimmy got the 9 o'clock, said we can't lie down and die because of the child. And those beautiful eyes. All hail the pale blue. All hail the pale blue sky. All hail the pale blue sky. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. There's quite a bit of emotion in that one. Come out feeling slightly ragged, you know. There's enough emotion in life as it is without putting songs into the mix. You know? God, why do art? Why do art? I do ask myself. Expression, yeah, maybe expressing it makes it better. The horror. The horror. I'm going to go see a horror film with my son Aidan, who see it later on. What's it called? Get Out.
I've heard good things about that one.
Have you heard good things? Get Out. It's not the greatest of horror film titles, is it? I don't know. Get Out. Anyway, we'll see. But it's by Kay and Peele. Is it one of the Kay and Peele lot? Maybe it's slightly comedic. Anyway, it'll make you feel better. I wrote this up the Bahangana Valley, near Palmerston North. I was making a song. I was making a song. I was making a fire. So the tune just came to me, and I thought that's too folky. I'll sound like I'm putting it on, you know, pretending to be a folky or something. I just thought, well, go with it, see what happens. So this is what happens. This is for my girlfriend Sarah. It happens to be about a woman called Sarah. It's not her, because she objects to the refrain, which is essentially about me wanting to get away as quick as possible. I don't know why she objects. Her back's to the fire. She faces the dawn. Sparks up the light. Where faces have come, now Sarah's come down. We drink whiskey till dawn, and out on the road, I wished I was gone. My faces say tales of the rout and the fight, and the cold leaded rain. And the cycles of night. I push up to the fire, I drink whiskey till dawn. Sarah's come down, but I wished I was gone, and I wished I was gone where the weather surrounds, out on the North Road, and out of this town, and out of this town. I wish I could fly, but Sarah's come down, and she lights up my mind. She lights up my mind. She lights up mine. I went down a long lane, slow down for the bends, but I missed the sign. And this road never ends. This road never ends. But I missed the sign. It said, driver, beware. It leads to her eyes. And I wished I was gone where the weather surrounds, out on the sky road, and out of this town, and out of this town. I swear I would fly, but Sarah's come down, and she lights up my mind. She lights up my mind. She lights up my mind. My children I've lost, your face in the crowd. My children I've loved, I've lost and I've found, and far from our home. And though I've been and gone, I'm lost for my love, where Sarah belongs. And I wished I was gone where the weather surrounds, out on the North Road, and out of this town, and out of this town. I swear I would fly, but Sarah's come down, and she lights up my mind. 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 And she lights up my mind. And she lights up my mind. 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 Thank you very much. So the sound of one hand, two hands clapping sounds ironic.
Round of applause, we call that.
Thank you very much.
It wasn't that folky.
And it wasn't that folky, maybe a bit country. Country matters. Okay, I'm looking at my list because I don't know what the list is. I just been such a mad day that sitting in the Celtic early with Aidan, I was going through which songs I could actually remember rather than which ones I wanted to play. But I quite like some of these. A love song. I wouldn't hurt you, girl, for all the world, but I've seen half a century of boys and girls. I've got no illusions, but my mind prefers a sweet collusion to the swine and pearls. And love, it goes on and on and on and on. The lover goes on and on and on and on. The lover goes on and on and on and on. The lover goes on and on and on. I met a girl who said she knew me well. She'd cross horizons over ocean swell. She'd never leave through paradise or hell. But now I'm bleeding with a song to tell. Oh, 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 oh. And she said she loved me and the skies turned black. I said she adored me, then she turned and laughed. As I was leaving, my bags I packed. Oh, then she embraced me as she stabbed my back. And love, it goes on and on and on and on and on. A lover goes on and on and on and on. A lover goes on and on and on and on. And a lover goes on and on and on. She said you don't need me if you take the pills, but she will miss the humor and you'll miss the skills. Skies that save me lowering over hills still. They call me onward to the girl who wills. And love, it goes on and on and on and on and on. A lover goes on and on and on and on. A lover goes on and on and on and on. And a lover goes on and on and on. So hail the young man with his shield of flowers. Hail the young girl with her veil of hours. They carry life in all their naked powers. I bless the union under aged stars, and love it goes on and on and on and on and on, and a lover goes on and on and on and on, a lover goes on and on and on and on, and a lover goes on and on and on and on, and a lover goes on and on and on and on, a lover goes on and on and on and on. Thank you. I admit there are confessional elements to that song. Only elements.
Is there a competition for which bit?
You'd have to know me very well to know which bits pertain to which circumstances in life. So we need to drink together more. That's all it is.
Well, the competition is a very bad prize.
Absolutely. Oh, well, this one, if you don't mind, I know it's a folky thing, but there is a bit of explanation required of this one, I think. I wrote this in the aftermath of the 9/11 attack, and it really, because there was a documentary I saw about a guy called Jonathan Briley, who may have been one of the people that were pictured leaping from the Twin Towers. A particular picture of him, possibly him, in a very balletic pose, upside down, heading downwards, which became known as the Falling Man. And it became sort of iconic of the victims of 9/11. But there have obviously been a lot of victims of 9/11 since then, both in America and elsewhere. So this is for those, really. But this is kind of referencing all of the things a number of things in his story. He was the son of a preacher. He worked in the Windows on the World restaurant. He was a sound man. His dad was did I say this? His dad was a preacher. So it kind of references those sorts of things about this guy, Jonathan. So this is for Jonathan Briley. We've come to the borders of sleep, the broken windows on the world, between the fire and the fall, and we're all without wings, Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan, we're all without wings. Joy to the boy in the heart of the sound man. Joy for the sounds of every other working day. Joy for the family and joy in the memory. And a smile for everyone under God's grace. Oh yeah. And we're all without wings, Jonathan. Oh Jonathan, we're all without wings, Jonathan. We're all without wings, oh Jonathan. We're all without wings. Heart beats the heart, but the heart's not beaten. 400 yards to the arms of the Lord. 10,000 milliseconds of freedom. This is your 10-second call. And we're all without wings, Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan, we're all without wings, Jonathan. We're all without wings, oh, Jonathan. We're all without wings. Thank you. Falling Man. So it amazes me how old some of these songs are, you know. I count the amount of times I've actually played that live. It might be 10 times, 15 times, something like that. And it's 10 years old. Oh God, no. It's 16 years old. No, that can't be right. What year is it? That was 9/11. It's 2017, thank you.
When was 9/11?
But it was 2001, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it?
So 16 years.
Ouch.
Right. That's just too painful to carry that conversation any further.
You're going to have to change your PIN number for your phone.
It's too hard. That's 16 years old, that song. No, that can't be right. Anyway. Existential angst incoming. Okay, I'm going to relieve this existential angst by going back to the 1970s. How about that? Forget about the 2000s. I want to descend back into my childhood. So this is a song. This is a song which is. I was thinking about when we had spaceships on the television and people were landing on the moon, and everybody seemed to be very hopeful that we'd be doing much more of this. So I thought when I was an old man, as I clearly now am, that I would definitely have my own flying car, probably be living on a different planet. But it hasn't quite happened, so this is a bit of a nostalgic song about that and other things. But that sort of feeling of childhood hope, which descends or becomes something else. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. When I was a boy, I never thought this was my ground. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why we're still earthbound. Well, I can't wait. Star freight, I can't wait. Climb into my mind, we can still fly through the exits without all our strings. We are unbound, we're electric. Oh, you gotta hold on to my arms, keep me inside. We're always rising, rising. I'm on my way, we just can't wait. We are star freight, yeah, 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 yeah. Star freight, and I can't wait. Star freight, I can't wait. We are star freight, and I can't wait. Star freight, and I can't wait. When our worlds collide, I say your name and we're connected. Without all our strings, we can still fly to the exits. Oh, you gotta hold on to your dreams, keep them inside. They're always rising, rising on my way. We just can't wait. We are star freight. Star freight, yeah, 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 yeah. Star freight, and I can't wait. Star freight, I can't wait. We are star freight, and I can't wait. Star freight, and I can't wait. Thank you.
One more, Ben? One more?
One more. Gosh, this time gone already. Yep, sure thing. Let's have a look. Take a bit of a risk, tune this in. Time this.
Close.
Yeah, not close enough. Don't time it. Don't publish that time. Back into normal. If for those of you who are listening who are guitarists, I've been playing in dadgad but up one semitone, so it's actually sort of E flat. But this is back to normal tuning. And it makes you instantly makes you sound kind of folky or country. If you want to try that, if you haven't yet, give it a try. D-A-D-G-A-D. Different chords, of course, but it just makes you sound like a folky. Gives you that sort of roots feel that you might be looking for if you're a throwback to the 1970s like me. Last song. Thank you for having me. It's been wonderful. Appreciate the audience, and thanks for listening. This is called Souls. Souls are human made. Suppose I am my mother's son. Commence the dancing, everyone. Throw your head back, raise a glass of wine, and wind the wind-up toys. You girls and boys. Mothers come and mothers go. Some other mothers never show. The Mothers' Union put the room around that all the boys were fools, the girls down tools. 'Cause souls are human made, and passing as the winter's days, we are awfully brief, troubled and beautiful, and there's not a single thing you can do. Souls are human made, and passing as the winter's days, we're awfully brief, troubled and beautiful. God give us days like these. And Mother Mary was a child, another saint that God defiled, or just a girl who saw the way to save the soul that grows inside, the twists and rides. 'Cause souls are human made, and passing as the winter's days, we're awfully brief, troubled and beautiful, and God give us days like these. We're flying in the face of faith, out to run a human race where everything's clean and everyone's beautiful. God give us days like these. Flying in the face of faith, had to run a human race, but every day I fall in love again. God give us days like these. 'Cause souls are human made, and passing as the winter's days, we are awfully brief, troubled and beautiful.
Marvellous.
Leave
Marvellous,
it on a
marvellous.
positive note.
Yes. Were you listening to a lot of Bowie when you wrote that one?
Do you know, I probably was, but then he died, didn't he? And you had to listen. It was compulsory.
Well, that's true.
At
That's
that
very
point,
true.
It was weeks of Bowie.
Ladies and gentlemen, mash the heart button on Periscope for The Mighty Ways, aka Bill. If people are wanting more information about you, where you might be performing, I believe there might be an album.
There was an album planned for now, but I moved house and then it's been put back a few months. But it's ongoing. It'll be happening towards the end of the year when I get out, stop living in boxes and get everything out. Definitely happening. But Facebook page, there's a Mighty Ways Facebook page.
Facebook.com/The Mighty Ways, I believe, but a search will find that for you.